Missouri, I tell you, that was a memorable game last year we had out there. First ever overtime victory in school history. Connor Shaw obviously had a big third, fourth quarter, especially the fourth quarter and overtime. And Elliott Fry made all his field goal attempts there at the end. And our defense played very well. I think we forced 7 punts and did a good job. It was a big win for us, big win. We were on the verge of not getting out of the top 25 if we lose that one. But somehow or another after that victory, we won the rest of it. So that was a huge game for us. And Missouri had an excellent team. As we all know, they went on and won the Eastern Division. Finished number 5 in the nation. Beat, I think, Oklahoma State in the bowl game, Cotton Bowl out there. So they had a big year. They had a game last week that we almost had. And they got upset by Indiana. Sometimes you don't play well and the other team plays very well, you can get beat. And we avoided our upset with some good play here and there by Pharaoh Cooper and Dillon and the offense and this, that, and the other. It worked out for us last week, or else we could easily been right where they are as far as being upset.
Brett? Steve, will Pharaoh's role continue to expand in the offense?
Well, he's had the same role. We just got him a lot more passes last week, but he's been in the shotgun, wildcat, whatever you want to call it, and he's obviously pretty good back there. So I think we'd be a fool not to keep him back there several times every game. He was a little sore after the game. I tell you, a couple of those catches he made were sensational. Guys hitting him, ball in the air twice. He's a good player, and he's a wonderful young man. That I asked him yesterday, I said, "We're not using you too much, are we?" He said, "Coach, I'll be ready. I'll be ready." So he obviously, when he gets his hands on it, is a very good player, and we need to find ways to make sure he's running with it. And we got the same coaches now. You know, everybody, you always get into coaching when the team doesn't play very well. Lorenzo Ward's been here the last 2 years as coordinator. We're going 11-2. Kirk Botkin's been here, Grady Brown, Deke Adams, our offensive coaches. All of us have been here pretty much the whole time that we've been winning. Joe Robinson's been here, our special team coach, and so forth. So it's not like we got a whole bunch of new coaches that don't know how to coach all of a sudden. What we need to do as coaches, though, is get our players to play better. And so that's why I always put it on me and the coaches. If they're not playing very well, it's our fault. And so time will tell if we could to get them to play at a high level.
Just had a question. Obviously, Missouri coming in their first 4 games. Have you been satisfied with the pass rush? Sometimes you guys get pressure, but a lot of times they're really keeping you guys from the quarterback.
Pass rush? What's that?
Have you been satisfied?
No, we've struggled a little bit on pass rush, and we really don't have quite the guys we used to have, obviously, around here with Jadavion, even Chaz Sutton, and Kelsey Quarles got a bunch of sacks last year. But our guys are hustling, they really are. They're trying in there, and we're bringing some linebackers. We'd probably have to bring linebackers to get pressure on the quarterback right now. But our guys are hustling. A lot of those defensive linemen played pretty well last week. Gerald Dixon, number 92, had one of his best games last week. So those guys are hustling. We're just sort of a little limited, I guess, as far as one of those natural rush guys that we used to have around here.
Beyond Pharaoh, who's been pretty consistent all 4 games, the rest of your receivers kind of come and go. They pop up and then they go back down. Is that a function of they need to play more consistently, or is that just the way it goes? How do you feel about that group?
They're doing okay. They're doing okay. Obviously, 1 or 2 balls here or there we could have hit or didn't quite make the play. But they've had their moments. It's a good bunch of guys. Nicky Jones, Shaq, Roland, Demir had a touchdown, good play. Shaq had a touchdown. Nicky had some the week before, so forth. But yeah, they're doing okay. Could they do better? Yeah, they could play better. Yeah, certainly.